Welding wire. I haven't been able to find my strimmer harness for quite some time, but this will do. We're going to strim this area here using the pallets. We're going to set an IBC tank on top, and we're going to use gravity to supply water throughout the land. This is a small strimmer, but it has done a lot of work. I bought it off eBay. Cheap as chips. Chips aren't cheap, you know what I mean. It's an FS85 for small or light use, not with me. And it come with a still harness, no, proper harness, which I can't find. I'm using this piece of welding wire. Come up with the idea just before I came up here, so that I can swing it, because I'm going to go down there and the whole way up. Get it! It's not really the right tool for the job, but it's all I have. And it is working. Just slower than I would maybe like, but it has to be done. The whole idea of this is just to run the pipes down for now, so we can see where we're going. Pipe's going to come down to here, and then I'm going to follow it up that hedge with the idea that I'll put taps every 30 meters, spacing it out across this boundary, and there should be water throughout the land. Now the IBC tank is only going to be a temporary fix until I get solar and all into the yard. Temporary, couple of years. This year, coming in, whenever the digger comes, we're going to be shoring this upper section to catch. This is the bottom of the corner of the upper field. This is the wettest section of all my land. If you watch previous videos, you'll know. Horsefly, don't want that anywhere near me. So now I'm going to start strimming again and go up along this hedge. I'll show you the apple trees in a bit. This harness is working a treat. Last year, the first wave, whenever the digger was here, we have it piped over to behind that tin. The idea is to run the pipe up into the hedge and eventually up on at the very top field gate, we're going to put a tap up there too. For anyone that's watched the apple trees, here the way they're coming, anything on the inside, I'm just bracking it off like that. Don't need it there. We're focusing all the energy on the tips. So small and down there, it's not needed. We are a good bit off getting the first crop off these apple trees. I'm not going to be pushing for the crop, definitely not. I want them to get into the shape, the open vase shape. The open vase shape will leave for easier picking in the future. Just get these structures set. Yeah, boy. Right, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to strim up along this. No more stopping and talking, waffling. I'm going to get it done. I'll come back to you. I've strimmed up to the gate in the middle of the field. I refueled and started to strim this lower field. The strimmer has broke down on me. It's not easy. I think it might be a fuel line, I'm not sure. There's still compression, but it is very warm. And it was full throttle for a long period of time. Not doing the old strimmer any favours. Have to take her home to the bench and see what's wrong. So now we're going to install this pipe. Not install it, we're going to roll it out. Hopefully that goes to plan. The best thing for them here is keep them together. It'd be a real pain in the butt if it's too short, wouldn't it? Cube's going here, bottom of the cube's here. One of 150. Two of 150. Aye. When I turn it round, that'll help. Right, hang on. Yeah. Right, away we go. Just taking the slack out of it. 32mm pipe. The plumbers call it inch. Inch is known as 3/4. For why, I do not know. Well, I do know. It's inside wall. Inside it's the size of the hole. Not the outer side, not including the thing. I need to focus on what I'm doing here. End up a 100-metre mess. And this is the bit that's going to be feeding the drinking trucks with gravity. We should have enough height up there to go right across the field. The reason it's out so far from the fence is because I'm going to have to get the digger to tidy up it, and then I'll move it up against it, up against the fence. Whoa. Focus, Pete, focus. Bulwark. And this is the direction we're headed. Straight run. You know what they say, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Right. This is a dip where the gate is. It needs to go out around. Eventually it will be buried whenever the digger arrives. But for now, I think that's going to do. We have enough to go probably the same again, which should take us most of the way up to the top of the field, or thereabouts. The reason that's not going to happen today is because that's trimmed and that is not. The pipe behind me should go most of the way to the top of the field. If it doesn't, the pipe that I brought from the corner up here, from the top up the gate down to the corner, whenever we put it into a pump system, pressurized system, that pipe will take us the rest of the way up to there. Let's see if it was just heat stroke this thing had. Let's maybe start. So neither to go. That's nice. We're back in business. I'm going to trim that and I'll come back. Guys, I've just rolled out this inch pipe. It's a lot easier to roll out than the 32mm, that's for sure. This bit here, that's the bit that was originally put in. It runs up along the edge of what's going to be the vegetable garden. That's for another day. This here, well, this here was originally set for if I was to put in mains electric. I was told by Power NI, a guy pulled in one day and he says that if I was to take in a mains power supply, it would have to be an open trench and they would have to put the cable and fill it in so that they know it's done right. So that there was no good until today. I'm going to use this inch pipe. This is the point where I'll be filling the container for the gravity feed. I'm going to be putting this inch pipe inside that duct. It should all be underground if I can get it out the other side. And then running up the hedge. Let's try it. See what happens. The Connell reckons it'll be easy done, but I don't know. Let's go and see. Just looking at it there, that's pretty much where it's going to be, only it goes up along this edge, underground. There's the entrance for this 25mm pipe. There's the other end of the 32mm pipe that we've seen down there. Then I need duct tape. I wonder should I try it. Dirt in it already. Donkey work. I don't even know how far I am. I know I'm nowhere near it. Right, pull that out. See if we can get it out. I don't think it's going to work too handy now. It's wet. See, it's come to expect in a hole. Wouldn't it be nice to have a wee compressor now? A bit of rope in a bag and just blow it up it. Wishful thinking. Right. Let's try it again. It's definitely going to, that's went in a lot easier. 40 metres underground. Yeah. Actually working not too bad. Go on, son. Get in the hole. Why farmers don't need to go to the gym. It's definitely working. And I hit something. I think this is the loose end. Seems to be moving more anyway. There she is. No blue pipe. I was wishful thinking. Whenever I was laying this, that cable broke when we were rolling it out. It's meant to be for pulling cables through. Doesn't want to come out. Right, let's go back here and see how that works. There's about 15 metres still to go. So let's see. I just know it's not going to work. Right, here's my options. I get it through this red pipe and it stays there forever, and I have a top at the top fail gate. Or I run it down the surface, I get to the end of this fence and just pull it across the yard, fill the tank, you know, with the, I have to get to the power and the pump, fill the tank out of the trailer, and then roll it back up to the next day I need it. I was just thinking I have another option. I could use the blue pipe that I cut, try it from the bottom end and see will it push up this way. Because this one is going 2/3 that way. If that one only comes up 1/3, there's a blockage. What? How easy that come out. Do you know I bet you what was holding that? That blue rope, blue pipe. Wish me luck. Didn't go too far. There's friction the whole way up that now, isn't it? Right. Back in a minute. You know, I do think if we could get sewer rods up that and get a rope into it, it would be wee buns. That's what I think anyway. No. No luck. Right. Winding this up before someone falls over it. I'm thinking it's not going to work out today. Going to have to reevaluate the situation. The original plan was to get sewer rods, run a line through. I'm going to have to go back to the plumber with that idea and see what he thinks, because this one isn't working. I'm tired. The strimmer's broke and we can't get the blue duct into the pipe. Blue pipe into the duct. See what I mean? Pick it up in the next one. We'll be installing the IBC tanks, hopefully getting this water pipe into the duct and getting all the taps and all piped up this week. Guys, thanks for watching. See you in the field.